Hi guys, and good afternoon, creeps. Hi guys and creeps. Okay, so guys and creeps, you know that I moved to my new neighborhood. I at first I was like, ain't no money in this neighborhood, and then I was like, kind of disappointed with my lottery store, my local lottery store for my gambling, because if you know me, you know I love to gamble. Well, baby, I've been winning money all day. I've been back and forth at the store all day. Look at it. Look at this. Look at this wallet. This is the Florida Lottery thing right here. I got me another ticket. And then I cashed out, and this is the little money that I walked around the corner and got. Now this might not look like a lot of money, but this is really just the money that I just walked up to the store to go get. And I don't know how much it is. Sometimes I just cash out and I just tell them give me singles so I could, just have some little lottery money. Well, I told them give me a single and give me another gold rush. I didn't want to invest the money back in no more tickets. Okay. So, that was that. Okay. And let me go put this up before I lose it. Okay, so I went to the store and I found this water because I'm a vegan. When I'm in a hot climate, I'm a vegan. I'm not vegan all the time, but in a hot climate, I have to be vegan but I'm not always vegan in a hot climate because I even go to Sunny's barbecue for a pork sandwich every now and then with that garlic bread, and then I have my fried chicken events, and so it ain't like I'm all. But look at this. Okay, my problem, the reason why I be vegan in a hot climate, because if I'm in a cold climate, then my main meat of choice is steak. I love steak. When I used to live in Michigan, I used to eat steak all the time, and bread and biscuits and rolls and butter. Because when you I'm gonna do a whole video on how your diet changes based on your location and climate. Okay, it's going to be educational to the people that don't understand veganism. Maybe your climate is not, wherever you are, your climate is not conducive to your diet of a vegan diet. Usually a lot of vegans be in hot climates. Also is based on your spirituality. I'm an atheist and I'm a witch. A lot of wizards, warlocks, sorcerers be vegans. Also, a lot of Satanists and Luciferians are vegans. And, so it could be your location or your spirituality or whatever. But let me tell you something. Okay. What I like to drink, okay, is water. Because my main problem is that I'm always thirsty. So I found this new water, and Okay, so for the thirsty people, the thirsty vegans, if you're a thirsty vegan and you're always thirsty all the time, like I am, I'm always thirsty. So the main thing that I love to drink is water. And when I be like at these little stores, I be liking to try water from all over the world. This when I was growing up, Evian was the water for the rich folk. This water is a water from France. And it comes from the French Alps. And back when I was growing up, this water was like the most expensive. If you saw somebody with Evian, you knew they had some serious money strength. Because this was never for poor people. Now they're making it more affordable. But when you saw people with Evian, you knew that they were moneyed up. Because this Evian had came all the way from France. And it came from these Alps of snow. So it was made from snow, and it was always the most delicious water. And to this day, it's one of the most expensive waters you can buy. And as a treat and a gift for myself for winning little things today, I went and got the most expensive water from France that my money could afford. And so I was chugging that down. And then I found this other specialty water called vapor water. And this vapor water is supposed to be an advanced pH water, and it's supposed to have, it's kind of dark. Oh, and it's made by Arizona, one of my favorite companies. And it's supposed to have like a pH balancing. It's supposed to have acid neutralizing. It's supposed to have electrolytes added, and it's supposed to be naturally alkaline. So I'm gonna drink this tonight before bed, and I'm gonna see if I wake up in the middle of the night thirsty like I'm on a goddamn desert. Okay, so honestly, I love water. I love water. It's my favorite drink. And hey, Angelo, I love water. You can't get no better than anything, because without water, you have no life, and without water, you die. So then I also got this. This was like a little gift to myself too. This is all the way from Fiji. This water came from Fiji, off of the Pacific rim of the Fijian Pacific Islands. So we got water here from France. We got water here from Fiji. We got some new water from the alkaline. And yes, I be drinking this, and it all tastes different. The water from Fiji tastes different than the water from France, because this one comes from snow. This one comes from a hot climate of tropical beauty. And this one is something new that somebody made with all types of minerals and salts and stuff and different things. Actually, let me taste it and see what it tastes like. Let me taste this one and see what it tastes like. It's actually a little harsh. It's actually, you could taste like a little bit of like a rocky, sandy taste to it. It don't, by electrolytes and alkaline, that means somebody put some like a baking soda or some type of sand in it to make it like that. And then this one, let me show you how this one tastes. Okay, this one already is my least favorite. It don't refresh me. Like, I like a pure, clean, clear, just no taste at all, just hydration taste. This one is, oh, this one got that clear, pure, nice, pleasant. Oh, this one I already know. You already know about the France Alps. This one, actually, this one is the best. This one is the best. This one is the second best. And this one is the third. And then you got that old school. This one is just from New York. This the New York tap water. But it's one of my favorites. This in Dasani. This one is honestly my favorite perfect match. This one, the Aquafina, the cheapest one, because this one got something from the Niagara Falls and from New York and Canada. This one is my most precious commodity right here. This one is the most precious. The cheapest one is my favorite one. And it could be because it's by being cheap. My body is used to it for like the master hydration. So this one is my favorite. I ain't never gonna say bye to no fucking Aquafina or Dasani. Aquafina or Dasani. I love cereal, guys. You know how much I love cereal. So one of my favorite cereals is Corn Pops. So you know I love corn. So I saw me some Corn Pops and I just snatched it. I said. Then when I was growing up, this is more stuff from Detroit. It was stage planks. When I was growing up, this was like 25 cents for a stage plank. Right now, this stage plank is $1. And also, when I was growing up, I used to love combos. And, you know, cheddar cheese combos. I used to love the pizza flavor. I'm just snacking. I just love these things. I got so much snack. I'm just snacking. I'm loving life at the moment. Loving life, you know. So anyway, I won't be on here for long. Actually, let me go outside and blow some smoke for you. For the people that like for me to blow some smoke, I'm about to blow some smoke like a dragon. Then I gotta come in here, wash my clothes, hang them out to dry. Gotta wash my clothes, hang some clothes up. Let's just go out here for a few minutes. Yeah. Oh, ooh, it's hot. It's hot. Ooh, it's hot than a motherfucker. God damn. I'm starting to sweat. My clothes are wet with sweat. See if I could grab this. Clothes are wet with sweat. I'm tired and I'm sweaty. Oh, good. There's some shade out here. I gotta get a tripod to sit out here. So, wow. Okay. I'm gonna take my gloves off for a little bit because it's just more comfortable to smoke. Oh, let me get my tripod because when I'll be I don't want to drop this camera because you know I broke my other camera. My Lion Put skincare camera is broke. I broke it and I can't film nothing on the Lion Put skincare camera because it's broke. But this one, this is a little cheap LG and it's actually better than my $600 Asus. Believe it or not. Yeah. There's more. Sorry, I'm moaning and groaning. Yeah, let me see. Let me see if I can put my camera here. Then you can't see nothing like that. Okay. For those of you that just like to see me smoke, let me just let you see me smoke. I'll let you see me smoke for a few minutes. Hey, whoever you are from Kentucky, I didn't get a chance to see your name. I was trying to. Whoever you are from Kentucky, hey, how you doing? Just want to sit out here and smoke. Hey, Elizabeth, if you guys got a question for me, I don't know how well you can hear me. If you got some questions to ask me about anything, feel free to ask. I actually feel like this view is very boring for you, though. I actually feel like this view is so fucking boring. Let's see if I could give you a better view. Because I like seeing the traffic and stuff and the action. But if I turn that way, you can't see me. Oh, okay, you can hear me clear? Okay. I don't know, you can't see nothing. I have to do landscape view next time. Still can't see nothing good, I guess. I was trying to give you guys a little view. Sometimes when I be out here smoking, I just be smoking and quiet. I just be quiet smoking my cigars. Just enjoying life. When sometimes, you know, you guys watch me go through a rough patch in life. You guys watch me, go from one house that I had lived at for almost half a decade. And it wasn't no glamorous house. Oh my gosh, look at this. Somebody just pulled up. I hope they don't want nothing with me. Let me talk. Let me see if they want me. Nope, they're going somewhere else. Look, I'll show you this truck. Let's see if I can show you. I don't know if you can see it. I don't know if you guys can see that truck that's parked right there. Let me tell you something. You know, so I'll talk about, you know, when I was going through the rough patch when I was homeless, and I sometimes when I was going through the homeless patch, I would be wanting to cry so bad, but I knew at the end of the day, it was just going to be a waste of time to cry. So I was thinking to myself, should you cry or not cry? I feel like, you know, if you cry for something of dumb shit, you're going to look back at it and say, why did I cry over that dumb shit? But then I realized, you know, sometimes when you cry about things, it's like a mechanism of dealing with hurt and pain and loss. And it does make you feel better to cry sometimes, just to make yourself feel better. It's like a release of chemicals in your body. And honestly, that probably will help your ass. But when I was going through it, I remember I kept telling you I would not allow myself to cry. I would not allow myself to cry because I knew it was going to work out. I just had to be patient. And now, bitch, look at me. I'm sitting on, you know, about a quarter acre of land, a big ass house, and you know, nearly 3 bedrooms, 2 baths, big ass bathrooms and shit. Way better than where I used to live. 20 times better than where I used to live. Nicer neighborhood. Way better, pretty, nicer, quieter neighborhood. Actually, I'm not gonna say way better neighborhood. Let me say that. I think the neighborhoods are about equal. Cause you know, I thinking about it. I was near farmland, and that actually I liked that area, and they had a lot of nice stuff in that area. So I actually preferred that neighborhood on some levels, but this neighborhood is just nice in its own way. I'm on a freeway. I've got a freeway view. I got, you know, a Popeye's chicken right down. I go down one street. I turn the corner. There's a Popeye's chicken right there waiting for me. One of my most favorite restaurants in the world is right there, walking distance. I love Popeye's chicken. It's one of my favorite restaurants. And I'm like, wow, I can just get up and go to Popeye's chicken. You gotta be, you know, sometimes people they be wanting to say, I got Gucci, I got Prada, I got a Mercedes Benz, I got a Rolls Royce. Bitch, I got a Popeye's chicken on the corner. How about that? You know, we becoming accustomed to people just bragging about how much money they got all the time. And then when they see like a motherfucker like me that just be like a regular motherfucker that just be on a limited income type shit, I be looking at the bright side. I be looking at, you know, every little thing that I like is precious to me. Honda, ride, baby! It was one of the Honda riders. Oh shit, you blink and you missed his ass. You blink and you miss him. He was riding. When I be out there, oh shit, I'm too loud. I got excited for a minute. Let me calm down. He was riding a Honda. He was a Honda rider. Oh shit, he was blazing too. You missed him. Blink and you miss his ass. He was riding a Honda. You know he was going fast. He passed a Family Dollar truck like he was beside a stoplight. He passed the Amazon Prime truck. He was riding that motherfucking motorbike. That's why I love this freeway action. You don't know how much I be loving those Honda riders. That's a Swift truck. That's a, oh shit, Butcher Box. Who else? La Villa Brick House. I be looking who else be riding, bitch. Let me see who be riding. God damn, they be flying. motherfucker doing about 100 on that. Okay, semi big rig. He coming down the hill. Or if he coming down, okay, you know, okay, I like fast trucks and motorbikes. That came off the train tracks. Oh shit, they moving. Student transportation. Oh, let me get back to, yeah, I love this. I love this. This is like something I've never thought that I would get in my life. A freeway view. You can't see it based off of this camera because it's moving so fast you can't see it. The ground be rumbling when it be a whole bunch of them. They be shaking and rumbling the ground. When they be carrying big loads, it be moving the house. You know, okay, let me tell you something. Okay, we've become too accustomed to people living the fast life, the glamour life all the time. And they don't when we see reality shows, every motherfucker on the reality shows is supposed to be rich than a motherfucker. Excuse me. When you see reality shows, everybody's rich and they live in a fast, rich life in a mansion. Trust me, that shit gets old after a while. At least for me, it becomes boring. Because I can't relate to that shit. I can't relate to somebody spending $10,000, $20,000 on a Birkin bag. Bitch, I'd be thinking of all the stuff I could have bought with that. I could have lived off of that good for 1 year. Okay? That one purse that you carrying, that would have put me in a certain type of lifestyle for a year of very beautiful lifestyle. That is like the dumbest fucking purchase ever. I would never purchase that type of item ever in life. That does nothing for me at all. It actually irritates me. And then when you see somebody spend, you know, $500,000 on a wedding, bitch, that is only gonna last you for not even the whole day. Okay, so they go wedding shopping, they go buy the wedding dress. If me and Anderson got publicly married, I would never spend the money like that. It would be like a very small wedding of very small economic strength. Cause I'm not gonna waste my money on no lavish $250,000, $500,000 wedding. That to me is very unappealing. It got to the point where I just couldn't watch those multi-million-dollar people on those reality shows no more. Because a broke motherfucker like me cannot relate to that bullshit. I try to show you a side of life of when you got little things in life. Like for me, buying bottles of water from France that's a luxury. Those are luxury items for me because I don't buy no bottled water from France on a daily basis. I buy Dasani or Aquafina or Zephyr Hills, right locally from the Zephyr Hills springs of Zephyr Hills, Florida. I used to be a big Zephyr Hills girl where it was just Zephyr Hills for me and Primo from the fucking osmosis machine. Okay, so I like to buy things on health and beauty. There's Megabus going to New York. Okay, so what if I say something and it blink and if you miss it, I be trying to show you there's Publix. It be gone. By the time I turn the camera, the truck be gone. It's hard to capture them. So, you know, I be like I show a rough side of my life because honestly, the people living a life like mine is not on a reality show at all. So if you want to look at this as the Florida Pie OA reality show of a broke down, half homeless bitch just got on her feet, I was not home. I shouldn't say half homeless. The reason why I put it like that is because I just got out of homelessness. So I haven't even been here a month. And honestly, I better not scream like that again at a Honda rider. Because the Honda ride, honestly, I broke my first rule of the way I want to live my life. I want to be quiet and I don't want to draw attention to myself. But honestly, when I was at an old location where I would see the Honda and the Suzuki riders, I get into a habit of screaming and yelling at them. Just go, 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 move, 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 ride, ride, ride. I just be screaming and yelling and cheering them on when I see them. So it was just a part of my personality that just sprang from out of nowhere without me even realizing it. And then I realized what I was doing, and I caught myself. So, if you break a rule or make a mistake of your plan for your life, just calm down and reel it back in, and calm down and reel it back in, and say, I will not make that mistake again. Because I just woke the neighborhood up. This is a quiet, super, super, super quiet neighborhood. And that is not appropriate. And I just want to apologize to the universe for acting a goddamn fool like that in this quiet, respectable neighborhood. But anyway, what I wanted to say is that, and I hope nobody come looking around and saying, whatever. But ain't nobody see it, ain't nobody walking, so I'm safe. Okay, I didn't break any I didn't make no noise disturbances, because that honestly, that when you be loud and stuff, that is a noise disturbance in a quiet neighborhood. But I didn't conduct a noise disturbance, because ain't nobody disturbed, because ain't nobody looking, and honestly, ain't nobody bothered. The traffic is loud and they couldn't hear me. I'm actually trying to protect my mind, because I actually broke a rule that I set for myself. So if I'm talking about that, I'm trying to relax my mind about, breaking my own rules. So anyway, what I wanted to say is that there's Greyhound. Okay, they going to Atlanta. Okay, they on their way to Atlanta. I saw where they were going. They're going to Atlanta, and I actually know exactly where they came from. They came from my old Polk County city. I know exactly where they left from, and I know exactly they used to ride past my old house, and now they still riding past my new house. honestly. So I have a special relationship with Greyhound. So what I wanted to say, it was something important. Me being happy about a Popeye's chicken on the corner. I got a crispy, crunchy chicken at the Sunoco gas station, and I got a Popeye's chicken on the fucking corner. Okay, so am I happy and grateful for that? That's a beautiful thing, because that's my new spot of where I'm going when I'm feeling like eating chicken all the time. I got two different choices of Chicken Shack. And then it's a soul food little truck next door that got all types of ribs and different stuff like that. And in my old neighborhood, they had a Burger King, a Taco Bell, a Hardee's, two taco trucks, China Chins, what else? A pizzeria. Wow, they had a pina colada stand. They had the Chevron with all that food in there. I mean, in my old neighborhood, it was like an abundance of restaurants and food. It was like an abundance. This is very light level compared to where I left. But for the Popeye's chicken to be there waiting for me at the corner, literally I walk right there, turn the corner, and the Popeye's chicken is right there on the corner. I said, I have been, I'm not a religious person, but I have been blessed by Popeye's chicken today. That, and then I got my new money spot right there. I said, I'm happy as motherfucking hell. I am a happy motherfucker. I'm going to be grateful than a motherfucker, and I'm going to be happy than a motherfucker, because I got a money spot and a Popeye's chicken. Blessed, and a house that I can live in with a lease. So what the fuck would I cry about a hardship of a homelessness? The homeless hard period of my life lasted for 4 goddamn long ass months. But that shit is over and done with. It's time to be happy and celebrate life as a homeowner in this new neighborhood and get to know this new world that I'm in. So should you cry during a hardship? Hell no. Just know it's gonna be all right. And don't worry and don't never cry. If you ever become homeless, do not cry. Learn from me. It ain't no glamorous reality show in a multi-million-dollar home at the Florida Pie or a reality show of real life. The real life is that life can be difficult and hard, and you ain't gonna always live in a multi-million-dollar house and a stage with cameras around you, living in glamour houses, eating glamour food, and going out to eat in restaurants and wearing expensive Gucci and Prada and expensive Nikes and shoes and purses, Birkin bags, Mercedes Benz and Rolls Royces all day. That is bullshit, and I will not watch that type of shit no more. We don't put the real motherfuckers on the plate. Remember back in the old days when YouTube was young and they used to just put, different motherfuckers on there, and then they started us with the Shane Dawson fanatic, and it was like the just all these commercialized people living in. Then now we got James Charles and Jeffree Stars living in multi-million-dollar homes. Then we got the makeup palette bitches that's supposed to be rich, driving Rolls Royces all the time, and it's not. That's not reality. That's just some made up bullshit on boring bullshit of nothing but makeup slinging palettes all day. When I got out the lockup, I actually looked for something that I could relate to on some serious matter shit. And all I looked up was makeup palette slinging bitches all day, living in multi-million-dollar homes. And I was living in a hotel, motel, crack hotel, roach motel with rats and mice. And honestly, the internet was boring as fuck. Because I had been through some terrible shit that was very exciting. And then you put on the YouTube and it ain't nothing but makeup palette slinging bitches all day. And you wonder if you could find somebody that's living a hard motherfucking life that you can relate to. So you can see what that motherfucker doing on a hard level shit. And then you turn and you see a motherfucking James Charles apologizing for some dumb shit. And then you find out that the motherfucker fired from YouTube and he ain't makeup palette slinging no more. So I guess he can't live in the multi-million-dollar house, so he stops recording videos. Wow, Breezy, congratulations. Breezy just won $500 on a $5 wager ticket in Texas. Congratulations, Breezy. Congratulations, Breezy. Happy to hear that. What's up, Lone Star State, Texas girl? So, and I got my Miami address. I'm going to give it to you probably tomorrow. It's on Biscayne Boulevard. I just don't feel like giving it to you right now. I did set it up. I got a Miami address now. And I'm going to give everybody my Miami address if they want to send me gifts or whatever. I'm going to send you my Miami address. I'm a publicly that's my public address, Miami. So, what I wanted to say is that, when times get rough and things get tough, then, then you realize that you want somebody that you could watch, that you can relate to. Closest motherfucker that I can relate to is a Britney Spears. We know she be getting locked up and shit, and she be looking wild and out on those videos on the Instagram. You can tell when she be gone for a long time that she been locked up and shit. Now, of course, she ain't allowed to talk about her lockup, but you can tell that motherfucker be in and out of lockup all the time. Thank you so much, Breezy. Yes, thank you. It's been a while since I've been able to set up a mailbox. But once I closed my Toronto box, once I found out that the United States people can't use it, and I wasn't getting the stuff that I needed from Canada anymore, that I decided to close my Toronto address down and, get a new address in Miami or something. And so I was going to either get it in New York or Miami. I'm hoping that one day I can get to New York and be closer to Anderson and Wyatt. So I was, thinking of that. But anyway, I decided to keep the mailbox in Miami. And I set up the address in Miami. And that's, because I couldn't decide. Should I set up the mailbox in New York to start setting up things in New York because I really want that to happen one day. And then I said, no, I'm going to keep my mailbox in Miami. So I set it up in Miami. So anyway, I'm wondering, should I get me a bike? Just to bike around this quiet neighborhood? I might get me a bike. I'm not sure. Maybe I could ride a bike down to the store and just start riding bikes and stuff. Because it is a very quiet neighborhood and you could ride bikes freely around here. So anyway, guys, I won't keep you on for long. I won't keep you on for long at all. So let me tell you something. No, I think I'll tell you later. I don't have anything to turn this camera off with. Hold on. I gotta put you down. Okay, so live fiercely, love viciously, and remember, atheism is unstoppable. Bye, guys. Oh, I wanted to tell you real quick about the Britney Spears look of mania. Okay, so when you can tell that the Britney Spears be in and out of lockups and shit. Okay, so the Britney Spears be coming back when she get out of lockup. She be looking wild and out than a motherfucker, but you know she got to pay her bills, and you know she be getting money for posting little things on the Instagram. But when she be looking wild and out, and you know her eye makeup be looking fucked up, and her hair be looking wild and out, and she been gone for a minute or two, you know she done been in and out of the lockup or something, because you know Britney Spears be in and out the lockup, and my ass be in and out the lockup. So when I be gone for long periods of time, you know that I've been in the lockup, and when I get out, I be ready to, party with y'all. So I be ready to put my wig on and my makeup. The first thing I want to do is get back on the motherfucking YouTube. So, when I can tell that the Britney Spears going through some maniac shit, that's why I love that Britney Spears, because that's the motherfucker that I can relate most commonly to, because that's the motherfucker that be in and out of lockup. And I know that lockup look and that happy to be out look of wanting to just get back into action look. And she be happy to get out and you could see it. And I'd be happy for her because I could relate on the motherfucker on the lockup move. So anyway, so that's my lockup buddy. She in California. I feel like when I be wearing my Britney Spears wig, I be wanting her to know that I could relate to her motherfucking ass. And when I made the little Britney Spears tribute videos, it's because me and the Britney Spears got something in common. The Britney Spears from Louisiana, I'm from Florida. She come from the alligator swamps of Louisiana or Mississippi. Every time I look up, where was Britney Spears born? They change it. They say she was from Mississippi. Then they change it and say she's from Louisiana. And that's how they talk with the gator talk speak. Okay, if I talk real, if I talk real stupid and country, it's called gator speak of the swamps. And the real gator people from the swamplands be talking on some speak of gator speak talk. I can't speak how the gator people speak, but the gator swamp things speak in a certain type of manner of dumb shit all day. So if I speak on the gator speak talk, it's because I love the gator countries, okay? And the gator country swamp things is just a different speak of how they like to speak on some gator shit, okay? And if you're my Aunt Steve from Baltimore and you don't understand the appeal of those raggedy looking motherfucking gators, you just ain't been around them long enough. It's just the pride of joy of a country ass person to see a motherfucking alligator somewhere. So for me to find out that Britney Spears comes from Louisiana swamp Gatorville, I feel like, okay, I'm Florida Pie. I come from Florida Pie country of the gator speaks. Okay, so when I see the Britney Spears on a lockup, the Britney Spears Spears on lockup is funny as hell when I can relate. And I see and then I Google the facility of where her lockup is at. And the facility looks so nice and pleasant. Our facilities don't look like that. I think California's lockup term is called a 5150 lockup. Because I'd be saying 5150 psychiatric lockup. So I know she on her 5150. And then when she get out on her wild and out look of trying to pay her bills through her Instagram posts, I could tell that she done been through some things, and I'd be wondering what the fuck happened on her lockup. Yeah, she be having that puffy look of having that food that's not appropriate for her body style. That medicated look of that bloated look of your body rejecting all that filthy medications that they make an innocent person swallow that just does nothing but destroy their face and body. And then I be knowing the look of this and I be knowing the look of that. That's my lockup sister. Trust me on that. The Britney Spears is not no blood related to me, but that is my lockup twin sister. And when I was, okay, that's my lockup twin. When I wear the Britney Spears wig, I be wanting you to see the resemblance. One day I'll go over the whole resemblance and the reason why I love that goddamn Britney Spears. Okay, so the Britney Spears be on the lockup look of fucking wild and out shit. And then I when I get out of my lockup of the Baker Act facility lockup of the Florida lockup, ours is not known as the 5150, is known as the Baker Act lockup facility. Okay, so anyway, so when I get out my lockup, what be on my mind is let me get beautiful and pretty and get on the motherfucking YouTube. Let me get back to life as normal because I'm happy as fuck to be out that motherfucking lockup. I'll tell you one day how the lockup works in case you ever get locked up. This Jade is trolling me and saying that I need a Baker Act now. Why? I don't meet the Baker Act criteria. That's what I tell them when somebody would call on me for the lockup. I would tell them, sir, I don't meet the Baker Act criteria currently. And then they say, why do you feel that you don't meet the Baker Act criteria? Because, sir, I'm not suicidal, I'm not homicidal, I'm not a danger to myself or others. Please release me immediately. I don't meet the Baker Act criteria. And sometimes they release your ass on that statement alone, and they walk away and they say that she did not meet the Baker Act criteria after the examination. But you got to be calm and composed when you do give them that statement. You have to match what you're saying. Now, if you wilding out and cussing and screaming and running down the street, then that's obviously not gonna work. You wilding out and your wig crooked and you cussing and screaming and spit flying out your mouth, then obviously you gonna get locked up. Now, if you walking peacefully and gently and your clothes neat and you pretty and you look calm and collected, then all they gonna place is white female spotted walking down Crutchfield wearing all black, and they gonna keep moving. But if they see a different type of look of you, running and screaming and cussing down the street, or they see you bust out a house cussing and screaming, then you obviously, and then they trying to talk to you and you screaming because somebody fucking with you, and then you gonna get locked up. It's just based on how you look when you get examined. And if you fucking around and you haven't calmed down and you mad because the motherfucker done fucked with you and you got into a fight with some motherfucker that's fucking with you, yes, they always classify me as race unknown or white female. The old elderly grandma looking bitch that's the caller on the shit, I'll tell them that's not my mother. I don't know who the fuck she is. And then she say, I am your mother. And then I say, no, she's not. And then she says, well, she tells me, Bitch, I could show you the motherfucking police report where it says white female spotted walking down Crutchfield wearing all black. I know what the fuck the motherfucking police and the medical records say white female on the medical records, bitch. Classified as white female, whether you believe it or not. Medical records say white female, police reports say white female or race unknown. When they question me about my race, I say I prefer not to answer. And then they say race unknown on the motherfucking report. If they don't know which race, then they put race unknown. If they just walking and I mean, if they just riding and I brighten up my face, then they just assume white female spotted walking down Crutchfield. Whatever, bitch. I don't give a fuck about you, Jay. I know what they classify me as. I know what I'm classified as on the motherfucking police report, white female. Spotted down, walking down Crutchfield. Bitch, would you like for me to get the police reports and show you? I don't have the police reports handy, Jay, but I'll show you one day. Maybe I don't look like a white female to you, but to the motherfucker that just riding past, the motherfucker is going to assume white female or race unknown on my ass. Whatever, Jay. Motherfucker, Jay, I'm classified by the sheriff's office as white female. Trust me on that. Okay? The motherfucking medical at the motherfucking clinic, when they ask me race, I don't tell no motherfucking body black. I never tell people, I haven't told nobody I was black for years. So when when the motherfuckers ask me, what race are you? Because when they give me that questionnaire form and they ask me and they ask you to put your race, I mark underneath it, I prefer not to answer. And then when you hand the document up to them and they look it over and they ask you, ma'am, what is your race? I say I prefer not to answer. And then when I turn around and I get the records, it says white female on it. So if they want to classify me as white female, go ahead. And then my dental record says white female on it. The voter registration card says black, because at the time I used to put black on my documents. Hey, Em. At the time I used to put black on my documents, and the last time I put black was on my voter registration card. And one day I'm gonna change it. I'm gonna say somebody incorrectly put black on the voter registration card. I need that corrected. But I'm gonna wait till my face is really white and bright when I bleach it completely white, and then I'm gonna go to the Board of Elections. You can go to the Board of Elections and request an update or a change of address. I'm gonna say somebody illegally put me as black, and I would like for it to be correctly placed as white, please. Somebody incorrectly put me as black, and then I'm gonna show my medical records and police reports, and then I'm gonna update it on my voter registration card. So anyway, guys, live fiercely, love viciously, and remember, hey, Elegant from Sweden. I gotta say bye now. You just walked in, but at least you got to say hi. Now I will have to say goodbye to you, but I love you from Florida. Sending you love all the way to Sweden. So live fiercely, love viciously, and remember, atheism is unstoppable. Bye, guys.